Today is a day of gratitude. This is our inheritance as Americans, the peaceful transference of power, which was put under threat 4 years ago. The peaceful transference of power is an inheritance that we all have as Americans. It is this great gift. And what we are seeing right here, which is the embrace and the departure, the handover of power from one administration to another.
A warm, despite all what he just said about, America's decline, that was a very warm, very cordial, very generous farewell just now from both.
And as Americans, we should be
President Biden and President Trump.
Proud and pleased of our inheritance. We should be proud and pleased of it.
And reward it. Reward them coming together and singing with Carrie Underwood. Reward it. Reward them showing up. Don't talk about who didn't show up. Who cares what First Lady is there or not there? Who elected them to anything that they get that kind of prominence?
If we go to what you were saying earlier, Chris, about the things that matter, right? And you said that you're saying there's only going to be two genders. That permeates a lot farther, right? That's about changing how Title IX works at universities and in high schools.
No, because those are legislation.
Funding.
His words about things don't affect legislation until Congress does it.
The executive orders and policies can make an enormous difference. You're right, legislation does more, but Joe Biden, after he took the oath of office 4 years ago, drove to the White House and did everything he possibly could to dismantle Donald Trump's first term with executive orders.
Right.
Donald Trump is now going to head to the Capital One Arena, and he is going to, they have a podium set up for him, or a little desk set up for him at the Capital One Arena, where he will do everything possible to dismantle the Joe Biden agenda. And as president, as the executive, he can do a lot in the executive branch when it comes to DEI inside the federal government. When it comes to regulation as it involves for energy exploration and drilling, as it comes to the border, he can do all those things. Those are policy. And there is a lot that is going to change in America and in Washington over the next 60 days. And there was a election in which the voters spoke and wanted traditional Washington. What I heard from this speech was, I have listened to you. Traditional Washington isn't working for you, the voters. You want Washington burned to the ground, and I am the guy here to do it. I am your change agent.
Yeah, I think you're right on all of those.
We're now looking just right now. The Trumps have both walked the Bidens to Marine One, or actually to Leland's point, it's not technically Marine One any longer, but again, another very cordial, warm moment between the two couples as the Trumps both embraced the Bidens, and the Bidens said farewell and mounted the steps of that chopper for a final time.
Now, Biden has a very difficult, simple, but difficult task for him in the immediate future, which is to say nothing.
Yeah.
Biden has to be quiet for a while.
Do you think he'll follow
not
the
because
George
he's
W.
lost,
Bush
not because he's disgraced. I think
keeping quiet and
look, if the people around him are to be believed, no. He is angry and feels that this has been put on him unfairly, that he went from being a savior for the Democrats to being a sucker. And he's not happy about it. What he can do about it is very little.
Nothing.
But his words in this immediate aftermath are going to be such ammunition for media. And I hope he's aware of that.
Well, are Democrats aware of that, of how unpopular he is? They don't wish him ill. They wish him gone.
They are. They are definitely, Democrats are profoundly aware, and they're mad at Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden is in
the Chuck
bad.
Schumer article in the New York Times over the weekend. That wasn't, that was not a coincidence.
As Joe Biden leaves, leaves in very bad odor with his own party. And you could see in the closing weeks and months of the Biden administration, of the Biden presidency, an effort to make a legacy, make a mark, look for a capstone. What's the thing that I can do? I can declare these lands off limits for drilling. I can declare this. I can do these pardons. I can do these things. And you can see the pain in a person who had imagined a very different moment. I joked with you earlier, Brother Cuomo, we're talking about FDR. When Joe Biden won the presidency, he won the presidency as a caretaker, a one-termer, a steady hand to bring in an experienced person who could see the country through a difficult period. And he got high on his own supply. Presidential historians came in and told Joe Biden, as who's taking off right now, this could be transformative. You could be a transformative president. And he bought it, and he bought in, and as a result leaves now a person, a man who many in his own political party are very eager to see leave Washington.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.